Welcome to the Box Seat episode for Saturday the 24th of April 2021, previewing racing at Ascot, where the rail comes back to the true position, the track is a good 4, and where the conditions ideal for racing on the weekend for Diggers Cup. Race number 1 is the Bluestone Maiden over 1,500 metres. We're going to watch the first up run of Platinum Label.
As they turn, Triforus had hit the lead after going to the front, getting past Darcel. Boy, oh boy, wowee, has no fear. Platinum Label on the outside, and Hinch and Mo's deeper out. Triforus on debut leading. Platinum Label's eating into the margin, no. Triforus, Platinum Label. Hinch and Mo's joining in on the outside as well. Hinch and Mo's finishing strongly with Platinum Label. They go to Triforus, or maybe Hinch and Mo.
Soft 7 track that day at Pinjarra Park. Mitchell Pateman was able to park this galloper 3 wide with cover, loomed into the race like the winner, just peaked in the last 100, 150. Should be well placed here, back on top of the ground, and looks to be one of the dangers here in a race we can probably narrow down to the 3 fancies. I'm going with Chris Willis's horse here up the top in a Starber, a former Geraldton galloper in fact. The blinkers go on for the first time. Alan Kennedy's drawn the inside alley, and he should be giving this horse every chance to break through on the weekend. 1 for me on top from 2 Platinum Label, 4 in Crossed Swords, who we haven't seen for almost 18 months at the races. Recent trials were good, just a bit of a query first up 1,500 off the back of such a long injury-enforced layoff. Number 5, Next Best, one of the better named gallopers in Western Australia. Boy oh boy wowee, who was a real improver at his first start this campaign. My numbers in race number 1, 1, 2, 4 and 5. Race number 2 is the Tab Touch West Speed Handicap over 1,800 metres. We're going to watch the luckless performance last start of the mare Friars Fantasia.
Come right back, who's trying to work into the race, Friars Fantasia, which had been parked deep all the way, hit the front at the 200. San Crispino comes at it though. Friars Fantasia from San Crispino, 3 lengths to come right back. San Crispino, it goes up, grabs the lead. San Crispino's going to win. San Crispino beat Friars Fantasia.
Can't do a lot more than that. 3 wide the trip, no cover. Looming into it, only beaten in the last 100, 150 metres. Brad Rawiller takes over riding duties of this mare on the weekend. She draws the inside gate. She has tactical speed to sit leaders back, if not 3 back the fence. And what it is, a pretty even sort of contest here. I thought she got a wonderful opportunity to break through at Ascot. It has been 14 starts or so that she's been unable to win a race at Ascot, so there's always that in the back of the mind. But I think if she gets an uninterrupted run in transit here, she can get over the top of them, Friars Fantasia. She's put the writing on the wall there in replay. Number 4, Blackwater Bay, our likely favourite, first up at 1,800 metres. William Pike, Adam Durant, a powerful combination, and this lightly raced 4-year-old does look progressive. Number 6, Trisuum, who's definitely appreciated Lucy Warwick going into the saddle. 2 wins with Lucy on her back. Really good form this mare's in at the moment. Number 1, Lyle's Choice, who I thought was disappointing last start at Bunbury. Maybe the weight got the better of him, and he's better suited here with Acclaim. My numbers in race number 2, 3, 4, 6 and 1. Race number 3 is the RSL WA Trophy for the 2-year-olds over 1,000 metres. We're going to go back to late last year, 2020, and watch these 3 fancies who all contested the same race. I speak of Ultimate Command, Flying Missile and a straight.
About to join them on the outside, Police here, but it's covered ground, searching for a run behind them. Flying Missile, it's badly hemmed in though. Ultimate Command is holding a straight, who's swishing the tail around. It's Ultimate Command with 100 left to go. Now the run comes for Flying Missile. It'll be too late though. Ultimate Command, hands and heels, and the newcomer, Ultimate Command.
They ran 1, 2, 3 there in replay. Ultimate Command beat Flying Missile and a strafe in third. I'm going to slightly turn around the order here for their second encounter, and I'm going with Flying Missile, who I've been very impressed with at her return to racing. Went around at $1.30 in a midweeker first up at Ascot and was victorious by 2.5 ease down. She went straight from that midweek assignment into the Karrakatta Plate. Has to be good form for a race like this. The Karrakatta Plate winner in Export Man ran second in the Sires Produce. The second place getter in the Karrakatta, Liwa, ran third in the Sires Produce. And an unplaced filly called Hoyan from the Karrakatta won the Sires Produce. So all the form is right there for Flying Missile, who is still there in the firing line until the 100 metre marker. Think she can drop back to a Saturday set weights and penalties race and rebound here. 8 on top for me, Flying Missile. 9 A Straight, who's drawn the inside gate, should get every opportunity. 3 Ultimate Command with the blinkers going back on. And number 1, Ain't No Other Man, who's done absolutely nothing wrong at 2 runs in this prep. My numbers in race number 3, 8, 9, 3 and 1. Race number 4 is the first of our features, the Sheila Gwynne Classic, a listed race for fillies and mares. We watch this last start encounter between Tycoon Storm and also Watch Me Dance.
First way home, Jericho Missile, War God flattened off at the 300. Watch Me Dance though looming alongside. The run comes for Tycoon Storm. He's working on Tycoon Storm, driving through in the middle and not to be missed is rattling down the outside, but Tycoon Storm reaches the lead from Watch Me Dance and Tycoon Storm.
Tycoon Storm there beat Watch Me Dance by almost a length in the finish. She actually gets a 1.5 kilo weight swing in her favour for beating that filly home. So it's those little bizarre things that we get to see from time to time in the set weights and penalties conditions. So considering she beat Watch Me Dance, her logical danger here on paper last start, plus a 1.5 kilos in her favour, makes her very hard to beat here in the Sheila Gwynne. I think she can make it her first black type success. Number 3, Tycoon Storm. Number 2, Watch Me Dance. We know how good this filly is. She had a blistering campaign as a 3-year-old when last in work. She's yet to turn 4. She's already won over $500,000 in stake money, and why couldn't she win some more here? Number 1, Cryptic Love, the winner of the Pinjarra Classic earlier in the campaign. And then number 6 in Worth a Risk, who was scratched on Wednesday, saves for Saturday. My numbers in race number 4, 3, 2, 1 and 6. Race number 5, Morley Growers Market Handicap for the 3-year-olds. We watch another victory, making it 3 in a row. It's Captain Chaos.
Critical Attitude has got the lead. Let's Cut Loose is off the inside. Bragwell got an inside run. How's the Serenity? And now here's the Captain. Captain Chaos coming down the outside. How's the Serenity? Hit the front, but Captain Chaos is flying. Captain Chaos has raced up to How's the Serenity. Takes the lead, and Michael Grantham has done.
I think Captain Chaos can make it 4 in a line, in fact. He's had 3 starts for the new yard, now with Michael Grantham. He won a maiden first up. He beat the older horses in a Class 3 second up. He beat his own age group in an open 3-year-old handicap at his most recent. He rises another 200 metres. He rises another 2 kilos. But I think this horse has a wonderful future. He looks to have a really big ceiling here, and he's seemingly getting better and better at every run. I've made him one of the better bets on the box seat for Saturday's racing. I'm going with Captain Chaos to make it 4 in a line. Number 9, Stella Vista, who was a beaten favourite last start in a midweek grade, but I thought her effort was still full of merit. She got back from an awkward gate. There was nothing to take her into the race. She had to pull out 4 and 5 deep into the corner and sustain a run. I thought she was very impressive there, and she looks the logical danger on paper. Number 1, Callaroo, who gets a big weight swing on Captain Chaos from their last start. He's drawn awkward, he will get back, but he is a stakes-winning horse. Number 4, Next Best in Fanta, who was a debut winner at Belmont Park and then thrown in the deep end in a couple of 3-year-old features. My numbers in race number 5, 2, 9, 1 and 4. Race number 6, Varley Russell Woods Handicap over 1,000 metres. We go to the last start victory of City Circle.
Around the turn they run into the straight, and Fiery Water in front. City Circle is laying down the gauntlet on the outside, and they're 2 in front. Michelle Mabel and Lace Finsky coming down the outside, but Fiery Water's got the lead. City Circle getting on terms. Fiery Water responding. City Circle's got it now though. The favourite draws to the front, City Circle, and City Circle by half.
City Circle's drawn the inside gate in this 1,000-metre scamper. She should get a lovely run behind the hot speed that's anticipated. Drink What You Like, Secret Assault, they're not going to leave anything to chance here. They'll be running along, so will Shock Result. I'm thinking that a horse that can park just in behind them first up for Justin Warwick in Comes a Time is the one that's just going to get this pie run in behind them. First up winner in a 60 plus when last in work. It's the exact same campaign here. 2 trials, both have been impressive, 1 victorious, 1 chasing. I think from gate number 4 or gate number 3, Lucy Warwick can just park in behind this hot speed, come to the outside and reproduce what she was able to do first up last preparation. Comes a Time for me, fresh, number 4. Number 3, our replay horse City Circle, who's just a different mare when she draws a gate. She drew gate number 8 or outside at her past 7. She finally drew a lid last start and was victorious. She's got another wonderful alley here to work with. Number 10, Secret Assault, who's an old boy that they're just riding for speed at the moment, and he seems to be loving it. And then the 3-year-old Pans Down won a very weak race at Bunbury last start, but he did it in style. My numbers in race number 6, 4, 3, 10 and 7. Race number 7, Amelia Park Handicap at 1400 metres. We're going to watch the last start victory of Creator. It's the second placing of Bruce Almighty and the luckless run of Position of Power.
And also Downforce, and then came Pretty Friar in the straight. El Magico, Creator gets into the clear. Down the outside is Tommy Blue, Bruce Almighty, and here's Downforce down the outside as well. Creator hit the front though from Bruce Almighty. Downforce late, Creator's in front from Bruce Almighty. Downforce, Position of Power.
I think there's going to be a few people tipping different ways in this race. I could make a genuine case for 6 or even 7 of the horses. So in the end, I went hunting for a little bit of value, and I went with Neville Parnham's 8-year-old in War God. He backs up off 7 days. He was unsuited last week, going back at 1200. I think he lobs a lovely position here from gate number 4. He's come back down the ratings system. He was once a Metro 90-year-old rater. Lactar Rumley takes off 2 kilos, and I thought on the quick backup here, he'd be a blowout chance, and we're likely to get somewhere around the $15 to $18 mark. So I'm going value in race number 7, number 3 for me in War God. Number 1, not to be missed, who's an absolute William Pike horse. Every time the Pikey gets back aboard this horse, he goes very, very well, so beware of the grey. Number 2, Position of Power from that replay there, 3 wide the trip, no cover, and just kept coming. It was the sign of a horse who's about to win. Number 9, next best, and that is Sophie's Song, who flopped last start at Pinjarra, but it was on a deteriorating soft 7, so you can be forgiving of the mare. My numbers in race number 7, 3, 1, 2 and 9. Race number 8 is our feature. It's the $100,000 Diggers Cup over 1800 metres on the Anzac Day long weekend. We're actually going to go down to Easter Sunday and watch the Albany Cup victory of Maraschino.
Maraschino quickly through and gets the run and starts to come out after Screaming Blue. Then followed Brutus Maximus, Touch of Silver. It's Maraschino just in front. Brutus Maximus and along the inside So Schmick, but Maraschino lifts and kicks away now over So Schmick and Brutus Maximus, and Maraschino by a length over Brutus Maximus.
Hard to knock the way that Maraschino's going. A winner of a 72 plus in town, a winner of an Albany Cup, but I am at a little bit of a question on whether or not this is the toughest field he's met. The more I look at the opponents that he's been beating, the more I think that he's probably going to be on the short side here in what is definitely his toughest test of the preparation. There's no doubt he's trending in the right direction. There's no doubt William Pike will give him the run of the race, but I am going to go with a proven commodity here, a Group 1 winner in Trap for Fools. He may be in the twilight of his career. It may turn out to be his swan song on the weekend. He does have to lump 62 kilos, but in this quality handicap, the race is actually handicapped towards him and also come play with me up the top. I think here that he'll be in a lovely spot for Brad Rawiller. He's got the blinkers on, which he hasn't seen since around 2017, would you believe? And I think here that he can make amends for his defeat in the Pinjarra Cup. And if you go back to his run in the old Comrade, with the 6.5 kilo weight swing on Arctic Stream and the 7.5 kilo weight swing on Media Baron, he should have them covered, and he puts himself in the mix here, Trap for Fools, number 2. Number 7, Mackenzie Brook, who is eye-catching first up, behind number 6, That's Funny As. And then I throw in the Albany Cup winner from the replay in Maraschino. My numbers in the Diggers Cup, 2, 7, 6 and 8. Race number 9 is the Crown Perth Handicap over a mile. We're going to watch the very enigmatic, very wayward, Notorious One.
And Eurasia, and then Sluice Box still coming on the outside. Eurasia, Standout Rose, Notorious One and Sluice Box, but Standout Rose has raced up on the outside of Eurasia. Sluice Box, Notorious One. It's Standout Rose, Eurasia, Notorious One, and Sluice Box, Eurasia, Notorious One, Notorious One, Notorious One.
Brad Parnham definitely earned his riding fee there, just trying to navigate a path with the Notorious One. He lays in, he lays out. He won't go straight, and he doesn't really know what's going on. He's drawn a really wide gate here, and it probably makes him a little bit vulnerable. The other horses from that race that we saw there in replay include Sluice Box, who's definitely knocking on the door. There's a lot of different ways you could approach this race, and so I probably took the easy way out. I went with the favourite, I went with Willie Pike, so it's Pike in the last for those that like that formula. I'm going on the backup here with Tin Snip. I thought his effort last week was good. I thought that the 61 kilos probably saw him undone. So he comes up slightly in grade. He meets a nice even field, he gets some weight relief, and more importantly, he draws a gate with William Pike on his back. Number 4 for me in the last in Tin Snip. Number 10, Pretty Friar, who I thought was good first up and could sneak under the guard at odds. Number 8, My Greek Boy, who's deep into the preparation but continues to race well. And number 7, No Apology, with a senior rider going on. My numbers in race number 9, 4, 10, 8 and 7. Rolling into best bets for Ascot on Saturday the 24th of April. I'm going race 5, number 2, Captain Chaos, to make it 4 wins on the trot, and race 9, number 4, Tin Snip in the last. Tickets for Diggers Cup Day at perthracing.com.au.